Muslims are the second largest faith group in the United States. They only make up about 1% of the overall population. Certain segments of the community, such as American Muslims, are at an increased rate of vulnerability because of the complex identities they have to often navigate, such as gender, religious affiliation, racial, ethnic identities, and immigration status. And certainly, anti-Muslim sentiment has increased over the years and often has targeted Muslim women in particular. Particularly Muslim women who choose to wear the hijab or the veil or head covering make them more susceptible potentially to discrimination. Among American Muslims who were surveyed, 68% believe that the U.S. media portrays Muslims in a biased fashion, but it's not all perception. 55% of these women said that they had personally encountered at least one instance of discrimination in the past year. And this aligns with the most recent report from the Council on American Islamic Relations, or CAIR, which underscores a greater incidence of bullying amongst young women in schools compared to men and young boys. And so when we look at the findings in totality, we find that actually there are some improvements. For example, 73% of students say that they comfortably and openly embrace their Muslim identity, so not all is lost. However, in order to remedy some of the more difficult aspects that we found in this report, we have some suggestions of initiatives that we hope that religious and community centers and organizations will focus on to help enhance and empower Muslim youth. For example, number one, we would hope that they can hold workshops that actually show a favorable view of the hijab, acknowledging its cultural and religious significance, and thereby fostering kind of a more positive self-concept for both Muslim youth and those around them to be able to understand their choices. Secondly, have a robust support system and access to resources, including counseling services and mentorship programs. This can significantly enhance the resilience and mental health of all students, particularly young Muslim women. And lastly, workshops. To consider hosting workshops that equip Muslim students with the knowledge and strategies to effectively report incidents of discrimination and harassment in school settings in order to promote safer and more equitable educational environment. We hope in this way that we actually serve and increase the well-being of all of our students, and particularly our Muslim students, and specifically our young Muslim women.